How Beaver Got His Fur, a traditional story, illustrations by Calvin Hawley. This is a book my son Noah really likes. And let's see. Long ago, when only animals lived on the earth, the sun was far away and the land was very cold. Plants could not grow, and so the animals had no food. So long ago there was no sun, so all animals was feeling really cold. The animals decided to make a trap to catch the sun. They put up a long pole with a loop at the end and placed it in the sun's path. The sun did not see the trap and was caught fast in the loop. Now that the sun was near the land, its warmth made the plants grow. It heated the rivers and lakes so that fish could swim freely again. The animals now had plenty of food. But because the sun was caught fast, it never stopped shining, and the night never came. Plants withered, and the rivers and lakes soon dried up. "Sun, please stop shining," shouted the animals. "I can't," replied the sun. "You will have to let me go." Poor thing, the fish are all dead, dried up. But the animals were worried that the sun would never return if they let it go. So they made the sun promise that it would return every morning. But which animal was going to be brave enough to set the sun free from the trap? I will set the sun free," said a small voice. It was Beaver. Beaver was slow, and he had tiny teeth and no fur on his body. None of the animals liked Beaver very much. They never included him in their games. But because they were afraid, they decided to let Beaver try to set the sun free. Let's see how Beaver set the sun free. So, Beaver slowly made his way to the sun. The closer he went, the hotter he felt. But Beaver kept going. He reached the sun and began to chew through the loop. The heat from the sun made him blister, but Beaver kept on chewing. Finally, the sun burst out of the trap and rose high into the sky. The animals cheered and ran to see Beaver, who was lying very still now. The animals carefully lifted him up and took him home. Poor Beaver, I think he's burned. "Please get better," the animals said. "We are sorry that we were cruel to you." And the animals promised Beaver that when he was better, they would give him big, strong teeth and thick, oily fur. And when Beaver recovered, he really did have big, strong front teeth and thick, oily fur. He used his new teeth to fell trees, and his fur kept him warm in the cold water. So this is the reason why my son Noah liked this book and this story, because Beaver was brave enough to sacrifice himself for his friends. Thank you.